Welcome to the Nautilus. It is no longer just called the Nautilus Art Show. I'm just calling it the Nautilus now. I'm trying to take a new approach at things. I'm trying to, keep that more positive mindset. I received a couple of comments from people about, from one person in particular. I don't think they're subscribed, or maybe they are. I don't know. And they pretty much told me that, a few things that I needed to look into and change my perspective on. So, I'm going to try to start fresh. Yet the video I did yesterday was kind of like a refresher. We're going on nearly 7 years on YouTube, so I'm trying to think of the positive. I'm trying to think of positive things. And we're not even going to think about monetization. We're not going to think about any of that. Because I think it'll happen when it'll happen. So, for today's video, to start fresh, I'm going to start a series where I upload one of my paintings, as you can see on the screen here. My painting titled Scars Don't Fade. Terminus Zarsis. Sorry, it's my other favorite painting. Is into ChatGPT right now. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create a 3-paragraph short story of this painting. How this thing came to be. We're gonna see. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna see what happens. So let's do that. Create a 3-paragraph short story about the painting you see above. Let's see what happens. Alright, so let's read this. The mask was discovered folded inside a drawer that didn't belong to anyone. It appeared overnight in the studio, resting on a spill of crimson fabric that it had been carefully posed. The eyes, 2 dull gray discs with ember red centers, seemed painted at first, but they caught light in a way paint shouldn't. When the artist tried to move it, the cloth shifted before their fingers touched it, as if the fabric had exhaled. Ooh, okay. That's a little creepy. They decided to sketch it, thinking it would make a good subject. Each line they drew made the original feel closer, more present, as though the act of copying was sharpening something awake. Okay. The long, beak-like face seemed to lengthen when viewed from the corner of the eye, and the horned edges curved outward in impossible symmetry. The red cloth pulled differently every time they looked down, sometimes like a curtain, sometimes like a tide creeping forward. By the time the sketch was finished, the room felt smaller. That night, the artist covered the mask with a sheet and left the studio. In the morning, the sheet was still there, untouched, but the painting on the wall had changed. The mask in the painting stared outward, eyes brighter, cloth spilling beyond the frame like it was about to slide off the canvas. The original mask was gone. Only the drawing remained, and when the artist leaned in, they noticed the red cloth in the picture subtly shifting. I don't know how to say that word. As though it were breathing, waiting for someone else to look long enough to finish pulling it into the room. Ooh, okay. All right, I kind of like that. All right, so this was episode 1. I sorry if my reading wasn't perfect, but yeah, so that was pretty interesting. I like that. We're gonna make these kind of short, but yeah, if you would like to see another one of these, let me know in the comments, and I think I'll do another one. Welcome to the Nautilus. Please subscribe. Thank you.